Well, a plane crashed just near Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania this afternoon.
And John, just in case you're wondering, they still need a hand with all of the dishes they have piled up. Reporting for 9 and 10 News, I'm Ryan Bell.
I was wondering what buffalo hot dogs taste like. Meantime, at another barbecue, more than 90 people were hurt last night when a pedestrian walkway collapsed outside a NASCAR race in Concord, North Carolina. There were reports of at least 11 are in critical condition this evening. Jennifer Jones has the latest.
Chunks of concrete.
You're just walking, and the next thing you know,
Good evening. Good evening. I'm selected into a different hour. At this hour, usually I think it's the other way around. I think it's the morning, but I know it's the evening. Live Alpha 910 Skycam at this hour in Petoskey.
Summer camp can be loads of fun for kids, but every year some children get hurt at camp, some even die. 9 and 10's Doug Petcash tells you the questions you need to ask.
The Pride of Kalamazoo, Jared Jeter back from the DL to rejoin the Yankees, and John Valentin, he's going to send Ricky Leday of the Yankees back as well. Way back, solo home run, that puts the Sox up 1-0 on the Bronx Bombers. Right there. But Ricky Leday answers right back. His solo home run ties things up when it lands. There it is. Seattle leading the Tampa Bay Devil Rays 5-3 in the 8th. To the National League now, where the Braves are in Houston to take on the Astros, hopefully. The Astros are hoping to stoke the long ball at home. And, all right, we don't have video of that. We'll just keep right on going. Hey, there they are. They got that train going on there in Astro Stadium, and all aboard. Coming up, the NHL NBA playoffs roll along, and we'll update you on the Pacers and Knicks and the Avalanche and Stars coming up after the break.
winning hockey game, and we can do it.
So the Devils await the winner of tonight's Western Conference showdown between the Avalanche and Stars. Avalanche and Stars, not there. There they are, the Avalanche practicing today. Both teams ready. They know it's one and done for a chance to go to the Stanley Cup.
Okay, Jim, thank you. Well, how would you like to have to deal with people
to fight cancer? Well, the Pistons' summer is turning out to be anything but an off season. With the free agency of Grant Hill looming large on the horizon, the Pistons are taking steps to win Grant's favor by locking up his favorite coach. Hello, everyone. I'm Jay Bates. Alan Gentry led the Pistons to a first-round playoff loss last season. George Irvin led the Pistons to a first-round playoff loss this season. The difference? Well, one has the backing of the brightest star in a Detroit uniform. The Tigers in Chicago today playing at Wrigley Field for their interleague play. The first time they've been back to Wrigley Field since 1945, Game 7 of the World Series. Right now they're still playing in Chicago. We'll have those highlights for you coming up at 11.
Welcome back. There's a lot going on right now, and there will be a lot going on this evening, courtesy of a powerful storm system just off far west that did give us... Hey, Jay, how's it going? Do we have weather graphics that we can punch back up? There we go. Jay's getting ready for sports, and let's continue with weather. Visible satellite pictures, we put this into motion.
It was a chance for Cadillac area fire and rescue teams to not only show off, but to show off what they do, but to show people from the community why what they do is so important. Fire and rescue teams showcase their training and equipment that is available to people in Wexford County. We thank you for joining us for 9 and 10 News at 6, and we'll be back here tonight either at 9 and 10 News at 11 or after the race. But we don't know if the race is going to run a little long or not, but we'll be on after the race no matter what. We'll see you then.
And Larry Onoff will be the center for the Panthers' first line. And the trifecta of free agency happened today in the NFL as Ron Rivers of the Lions takes his rushing talents to the Atlanta Falcons to back up Jamal Anderson. Rivers, not pictured, started the first 6 games of last season in Detroit before a broken ankle, sidelined him for the remaining 9 games. Well, in case you haven't noticed, there's Ron Rivers going right along to the Tigers now. Rivers is going to back up Jamal Anderson, like I said. He was coming back from a knee injury last season of his ACL. Rivers started the last 6 games, wasn't allowed to play in the last 9 because of a broken ankle. He will be missed, but James Stewart is going to take the majority of the snaps for the Lions this season. Now to the Tigers. In case you haven't noticed, Jeff Weaver is pitching pretty well.
This moment here, we're having a little, there we go. It's called an MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. Doctors use it to get a closer look at the inside of our bodies. But if you're claustrophobic, it's a test you probably dread.
Last couple of weeks, we've already received requests for 2001. That they are here.
We're standing in front of the Traverse City Convention and Visitor Bureau, and actually these are the people you want to talk to if you're looking for a place to stay in or around Traverse City. They keep in close contact with many of the local hotels and motels, and they'll know where to put you up if you need a place to stay. For now, we're reporting live from the National Cherry Festival. Robin Murdoch, 9 and 10 News.
Thank you, Robin.
Reporting for 9 and 10 News, I'm Ryan Bell.
And as Ryan indicated, one of the main attractions at today's National Cherry, today's National Cherry Festival kickoff. People we talked to who saw the shoe show say it was indeed a class act. Well, after 38 years atop the State House.
Good evening, I'm Dan Farkas. 9 and 10 News at 6 starts now.
Is there a teleprompter? What are we going to do about the teleprompter? What are we going to do if there's no teleprompter? Where is the teleprompter? Right here. And that's where the teleprompter's going to be.
If there's a problem, sir, I will direct you to that camera.
All right. Okay. Ready? You want to try this?
Yes.
My fellow Americans, this evening I want to speak with you about an attack by the government of Iraq against the United States and the actions we have just taken to respond.
Well, were there any hints, any foreshadowings that this strike was going to occur?
There was a lot of evidence that the president is now speaking, the president. The Kuwaiti government uncovered what they suspected was a... Gene, if you can hear me, we're told the president is almost ready to speak, but he has not started speaking yet.
I don't know if you could jump.
Okay.
The kitten here coughing some. Let's show off the award now. Is this sort of
Did he throw up? Oh, yeah. Oh, ready one. Ready one, take one.
Here are the top 10 cats or kittens within the show.
Headline News, I'm Laurie Bishop. Winter doesn't officially start for another 25 years, but don't tell that to residents in the Midwestern United States. Fierce storms are making roads treacherous, one prestigious magistrate's post, and others are in danger of slipping away. The balloting is considered a barometer for the 1995 national elections.
Both men were convicted of violating Rodney King's civil rights by beating the black motorist during a 1991 arrest. And we're waiting for this story coming in. Thank you very much. No, that's the wrong one. We want to talk about the grand jury in Austin, Texas, which has indicted Texas Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison today.
More women are outnumbering men at college graduations. Women's advocates hope to change on campus will eventually lead to a change in the boardroom and a shattering of the class ceiling. Mark Carter reports.
Yabba-dabba-doo!
Where are we going now? Okay.
Around the world in 90 minutes, this is Headline News.
If you've been with us from the start, I think you'll agree that this has truly been one wild Saturday of sports. Nice cue, by the way.
Play of the day brought to you by Alamo. There are over 4 million miles of roads in Alamo territory. And with Alamo, all those miles are free.
Break, fade, air black.